Nandito po tayo sa San Vicente, Ilocos Sur for another night of action on MP Promotions presents Blow by Blow in partnership with San Miguel Beer. Naku, ang ganda po ng mga sights to see sa Ilocos Sur, in particular sa San Vicente kung saan nandoon tayo ngayon. We are at the San Andres Gymnasium in San Vicente, or rather San Vicente Stadium or Gymnasium and San Vicente, Ilocos Sur. Kasama po natin ang ating board member, Honorable Vic Singson. Our Vice Governor is with us, Ryan Luis Singson, and our Governor, Jerry Singson. Also the Vice Mayor of Malisiki, Pangasinan, Vice Mayor Alfie Soriano, kasama po natin dito. Yung mga kasama, mga kasangga. We're all excited because upcoming is a championship fight. San Vicente Gymnasium, San Vicente, Ilocos Sur. Maraming salamat sa mainit na pagtanggap sa amin dito sa Ilocos Sur. The entire production team of MP Promotions in town. At of course, we'd like to remind everyone to subscribe and follow us sa ating social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. That's on Blow by Blow MP. As we mentioned, there will be a championship bout in the offing. At ang ating mga patakaran, no 3 knockdown rule in effect. Only the referee can stop the fight, and a fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, Kinito Henson, welcoming you to another night of fireworks. And it's for the Interim Philippine Boxing Federation Flyweight Championship, RR Andales. Napanood po natin si Andales in a previous blow-by-blow event where he beat the former IBF minimum weight champion Reymark Alicaba. Ang kalaban po niya si Reymark Alicaba, a very dangerous fighter with 7 knockouts in 9 wins. At makikita po natin ang ating tail of the tape is si RR Andales. A lot more fights under his belt than Reymark Alicaba. At makikita natin also in the statistics that Alicaba with a decided advantage in height as well as in reach. But let's see whether those physical advantages will play out in his favor in this fight. Okay, a title is on the line, and we'll turn you over to our ring announcer, Bobby Mondejar.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Alicaba on video.
Ako po si Reymark Alicaba, 25 years old. Galing po ang Digo City, Davao del Sur. Napakagandang opportunity po na makalaban po sa blow by blow kasi ang dami pong natutulungan po ng blow by blow. Mga boxer po na nagsisimula pa lang, nakikilala na. Napakaganda lang talaga sa pakiramdam na isa din po ako sa natulungan sa blow by blow. Dedication lang po talaga na yung sa utak, puso. Kailangan mapag-isa para po na talagang yung hangarin na yun manalo lang. Yung mga pagkakamali ko po nung mga nakaraan, yung mga kulang ko, talagang yun din po yung tinututukuan ko ngayon sa training para mas ma-improve ko pa. Maraming salamat po sa blow by blow kay Sir Manny Pacquiao. Sobrang laki po ng tulong ng binigay niya sa mga boxer na nagsisimula pa lang at talagang may mga pangarap sa buhay. Talagang mas makikilala pa sila. Salamat po, Sir Manny Pacquiao, sa blow by blow at sa mga pamilya ko po. Thank you. God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighter coming into the ring, Reymark Alicaba. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Andales on video.
Ako nga po pala si Andales po, from Northern Samar po. Sa akin naman po, natural lang po at saka kasi alam ko pong mas kakabahan ako kung alam kong hindi ako ensyado kasi mahaba na po yung rounds eh. Sa training camp po, training lang ng training tsaka jogging. Kung gusto ko marating, lang po, champion lang po talaga at makaahon po sa kahirapan at makatulong sa magulang. Kung magkakapamilya man ay may bigyan ko po ng maayos-ayos na hindi po sila magugutom at makakapag-provide po ng maganda. Sa pag-champion naman po kasi andyan lang naman po yan. Pero kung papalarin, hindi, pag nag-champion, hindi, mas masaya po. Maraming salamat nga po pala sa panibagong opportunity ng blow by blow, lalo na po kay Boss Manny Pacquiao po. At bigyan naman po ako ng panibagong opportunity dito na lumaban po. Maraming salamat po at yun nga po pala, shoutout nga po pala sa mga taga Northern Samar at lalo na po sa pamilya ko po. Papa Boy at Andales, shoutout po at sa mga nakakilala po sa akin, mga kaibigan ko po. Ruel Torla, shoutout.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighter coming into the ring, Andales. Ladies and gentlemen, MP Promotions presents Blow by Blow here in San Vicente Gymnasium, San Vicente, Ilocos Sur, in partnership with San Miguel Beer, in coordination with former Governor Luis Chavit Singson, Governor Jerry Singson, Vice Governor Ryan Luis Singson, and Board Member Vic Singson. All professional boxing bouts are sanctioned by the Games and Amusements Board. GAB Chairman, Attorney Francisco Rivera. GAB Commissioners, Attorney Manuel Plaza III, Mr. Angel Bautista. The Chief of Boxing and Other Contact Sports, Mr. Rodil Manaog. Ringside Physicians, Dr. Mario Joel Guerrero and Dr. John Jerdrick Pizarro. As the bell rings, timekeeper Estela Igasan. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is for the vacant interim PBF Flyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighter fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 111.1 pounds. He has a record of 9 wins, 5 losses, 7 wins coming by way of knockout. Highland Boxing Gym, Baguio City. Ladies and gentlemen, Reymark Alicaba. Right across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 111.1 pounds. He has a record of 16 wins, 2 losses, 3 draws, 6 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Keyboard's Sandman Boxing Stable, General Santos City. Former Luz Proba minimum weight champion, former WBA Asian champion, former WBF World Champion, former WBO Oriental Pacific Champion, ladies and gentlemen, RR Acero Andales. Judges at ringside, Don Arguelles, Carlo Baluyot, Elmo Coloma. A third man in the ring, referee Gerald Tomeldan. This will be 10 rounds of professional boxing. Rock and roll!
Keep trainer, keep trainer, keep trainer. Okay, RR, Reymark ha, 10 rounds ang paglalabanan ninyo ha. No rapid punches, no beating below the belt line. Pag sinabi ko stop, makinig sa command ko ha. Right, good luck to both of you.
Ito na po, hinihintay natin. This is for a belt, a championship on the line. The Interim Philippine Boxing Federation Flyweight Championship at Andales. He's the boy with the colored trunks. At si Alicaba naman with the pristine white trunks. It's gonna be a good one. Nabanggit ang ating ring announcer, Bobby Mondehar. Rich credentials ni Andales. He's a former World Boxing Foundation minimum weight champion. He's a former WBO Oriental minimum weight champion. He once fought for the WBA minimum weight championship that was back in 2019. Natalo po siya. Ni knocked out CP Freshman of Thailand by a TKO in the 6th round. Or check that, a technical decision in the 8th round. And then after that, bagsak na po! Bagsak na po! And we were just talking about the credentials of Andales. Bumagsak po siya dito sa round number 1.
8, come forward. RR, come forward.
And si Alicaba with 7 knockouts in
Red
9
box.
wins, showing his tremendous power as he brought down Andales in the first round. And here we go. Andales probably taking Alicaba a little lightly. Alicaba with a big advantage in height. Nasabi na natin yung kanina. He's 5'5", Andales is 5'1". He towers over Andales, brought him down in the first round. Last fight po ni Alicaba, that was in December. He knocked out Harry Omak in the 4th round. He's got power, that's for sure. And talking about power, si Andales may 6 na knockouts in 16 wins. But Andales, what a rich background. His history in boxing, having fought for the WBA World Championship, losing on a technical decision to the Thailander. He's only lost twice in his career. Andales coming close to Alicaba. That's how he intends
Box.
to fight this one. Close to the chest of Alicaba, putting pressure. Crisp punches being thrown here by Alicaba. He has lost 5 times. Alicaba lost to Kyosuke Takani in 2023 on a TKO in the 5th round in Tokyo. He also lost to Ricardo Sueño that same year, 2023, on a TKO in round number 10. Combination punches downstairs and upstairs by Alicaba. Andales. Once world graded, big shot by Andales, a right hand that went through the defense of Alicaba.
Ingat sa ulo, ulo. Box, box, box.
Combination punching by Alicaba. Alicaba saying that he got butted on the top of his scalp. A big round for Alicaba. First round, bumagsak po si Andales. A very unexpected knockdown. Andales unbeaten in his last 9 fights, including 3 draws. So it's been a while since he's lost. His last loss came in 2019. That was a right hand scored by Alicaba, and that brought down Andales. A picture-perfect right hand. And at the center of the ring, kita natin, klaro-klaro yun. A one-punch knockdown scored by Alicaba. Gumulong si Andales. Never expected that kind of a shot. But that's a 10-8 round for Alicaba. Round number 2 coming up.
Atras, atras.
Andales giving up that first round.
Ingat sa headbutt ha. Ingat sa
A
headbutt.
fiery start for Alicaba. The interim PBF Flyweight Championship at stake. Now towards the end of round number 1, nakatama po si Andales ng big straight right hand. And that might be a point of things to come for Andales if he's able to turn the tables around. Oh, Alicaba, combinations, and he's throwing them from different angles. He just missed with a left uppercut. Alicaba looking very efficient and moving away from the ropes, showing good defense. Connecting with combinations in the face of Andales. There's that left uppercut coming from Alicaba. That's going through the defense of Andales. Andales is like a bulldozer. He's charging in, he's moving in. A shorter fighter. He's got to pressure Alicaba, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's coming forward. Big right hand scored by Alicaba, just as Andales is moving in. Yan ang potent weapon ni Alicaba. Alam niya, papasok at papasok si Andales. That guy's a plotter. And he's like a bulldozer inside that ring. Look at the way Andales is trying to turn this into a slugfest. And Alicaba just has to be busier. Dami niyang tinatapon na suntok. Trying to stave off the rushes of Andales.
No more punches. Right box.
Referee Gerald Tomeldan. Shot to the body there by Andales. Big right hand by Andales. And then a left hand and the right. Andales now connecting. And Alicaba wisely moving away from the corner. But Andales is again trapping Alicaba, or at least trying to trap him along the ropes and into a corner.
No more punches. No more punches. Don't hold, huh? No more punches. Box.
Alicaba has fought 14 times. In contrast, nakaka-21 fights na si Andales. A lot more experience si Andales. He turned pro in 2017. The same year that Alicaba turned pro. Alicaba using some nice defensive tactics, side to side and moving away from Andales' rushes. End of round number 2. Some tense moments in round number 2. Both fighters getting their licks in. A punch of the round brought to you by San Miguel Beer. Makikita po natin a right hand scored by Alicaba. And that threw Andales off balance. That's a punch of the round brought to you by San Miguel Beer. Ang ating board member, Honorable Vic Singson, is in the house. We are in San Vicente, Ilocos Sur. Everybody enjoying the action. And Andales down in round number 1. Hop! Binuhat ni Alicaba si Andales, showing his power. Alicaba, that's good height for someone at this weight division, flyweight class. Napapansin natin, as Alicaba is backing off, he is throwing punches. And that's a good trademark. Kasi pumapasok si Andales. Alicaba is on his back foot, but he's throwing punches as he backs off. Ito naman si Andales, parang buzzsaw. He's coming in closer and closer. Try to land a big shot. Combination scored by Andales. Again, he's trying to pin Alicaba along the ropes and into a corner. Andales wants to continue the momentum that he set in his last fight on blow by blow. Tinalo po niya yung former IBF minimum weight champion, Reymark Uppercuts connected here by Alicaba, but big left hand from Andales. He comes charging in. Alicaba throwing a lot more than Andales. Work rate ang taas for Alicaba. Alicaba, however, bringing down that left hand, giving an opportunity for Andales to score. Could be at round number 3. Alicaba might be tiring out. Binababa niya yung dalawang kamay niya, while Andales is just charging in. Shot to the body there by Andales. That was a right to the side of the body, or rather a left. Alicaba has been throwing that right uppercut. And then Alicaba backs off. And Andales has been a rampaging, raging bull. Bumagsak po si Andales. But since then, he's been on the attack. He's taken the initiative.
10 seconds, 10 seconds.
And he's trying to force Alicaba into a defensive mode. There's Andales shooting that left jab. And then connecting with the right uppercut. And end of round number 3. An action-packed fight so far. Round number 3 in the books. Marquel Salvana in the corner of Andales. Punch of the round. Panoorin po natin. Some nifty shots from close distance. Scored here by Andales. Let's see. A dig to the body and then a left to the face. Punch of the round brought to you by San Miguel Beer. There's Andales on your screens. A little bit of a bruise underneath his left eye. At yan naman po si Alicaba. And promoter manager Brico Santig in the corner of Alicaba, giving him advice. Combination punching once more coming from Alicaba. Close distance. Andales missing.
Taas punto, ha? Taas punto.
Toe-to-toe fighting right here. And Alicaba's beating Andales to the punch. And look at those punches being thrown by Alicaba. Ang taas ng work rate. Ang daming suntok galing kay Alicaba. Andales, he's just charging in. It's head-to-head fighting. It's a slugfest. Yun, nakatama ng kanan si Andales. That's exactly where he wants Alicaba. Malapit sa kanya. Manigate ang reach advantage ni Alicaba. Right hand scored by Andales. Andales continuing to put it on. That's a left hand that he scored right on the jaw of Alicaba. And he connects once more with the left. He's just like a bulldog inside that ring, a pit bull. Andales seizing momentum, putting a lot of pressure on Alicaba. Left-right combination, that's a three-punch combo. Connected there in the face of Alicaba. Another left hand from Andales, another left. Right hand, an overhand coming from Andales. Hindi na masyadong sumusuntok si Alicaba. Alicaba trying to come back with a 1-2. But it's all Andales here in this round, as he's knocking the head back of Alicaba. There's another overhand right coming from Andales. Can Andales return the favor and bring Alicaba down? Andales is more like pushing his punches rather than putting body weight behind those blows. And as a result, he's not really hurting Alicaba. Andales is just a portrait of a pressure fighter. Pasok ng pasok. Sabi nga natin kanina, parang bulldozer. At si Alicaba, hindi na niya makuha yung kanyang distansya. He's got to keep throwing that left jab para hindi makapasok si Andales. May pabaon pa si Andales after the sound of the bell. Boy, it's been a war inside that ring. There's Alicaba. Round number 5 coming up. It's been quite a battle. At panurin po natin kung ano nangyari sa round number 4. Some shots scored there by Andales as he presses the action, moving closer, ever so close to Alicaba. Para makatama siya. 1-2 combination coming from Andales. And Alicaba missing with those shots. Glancing blows to the body by Alicaba. And there you see Alicaba again being talked to by the man outside the ring apron, si Brico Santic. Promoter and manager, matchmaker as well. Round number 5 now coming up. And it's underway. Right hand scored by Andales. He tries to fight even more, delivering more pressure on Alicaba. Nawawala na yung sting ng mga suntok ni Andales. He's been able to throw some solid shots, but Alicaba is taking those shots squarely and not flinching. Battle of attrition now unfolding before our eyes. Left hand score there by Andales. Bumubuka yung depensa ni Alicaba and then he moves away from Andales. And he needs to use that footwork. And Andales has done a good job of cutting the ring off on Alicaba. Nawawala yung footwork dito ni Alicaba. And Andales is taking advantage. If Alicaba is a standing target, Andales is gonna flail away. Hindi naman si Andales. There's a bruise on the left eye of Andales. And once more, head-to-head fighting. Right hand by Andales. Alicaba's not shooting that left jab. And he needs that para hindi makalapit si Andales. Inabayaan ni Alicaba na pumasok si Andales. There's a right uppercut by Andales. If Alicaba doesn't shoot that left jab, Andales is just rolling all over him. And he's swarming, putting pressure on Alicaba. Andales throwing a lot of punches here. Parang punching machine ito si Andales. Oh, big shot to the head there of Alicaba. And Alicaba's forced to hold on. Ten-second clapper about to sound. A big round here for Andales. That's the end of the round. Alicaba, his mouth is now open. He's taking a lot of punishment. He's not moving as quickly as he was in the previous rounds. Nasa San Vicente Gymnasium po tayo. San Vicente, Ilocos Sur, maraming salamat sa ating mga kabaybayang Ilocano sa mainit ang pagtanggap sa amin, pagsalubong sa entire MP Promotions team headed by Ma'am Len Tomas, Director of Operations, and we miss our MP Promotion CEO, Ma'am Marife Barrera, who's not here with us. We wish her well. Yun ang mga patama ni Andales. Punch of the round. We mentioned that bruise
Right back.
under the left eye of Andales. We are now in round number 6, scheduled for 10 po tayo. What a battle this has turned out to be. Andales still moving forward. Nawala na yung footwork ni Alicaba. He's standing his ground, going toe-to-toe. And he's at a disadvantage when that happens. He's throwing some shots now. But he needs distance. And Andales is straight in the face of Alicaba. Alicaba's throwing some shots to the body. But he's taking some big blows here coming from Andales. Tries to fight back. Alicaba now using that left jab. He's got to be able to pump that left jab continuously. Alicaba appears to be just in survival mode at this stage. He's got to launch an attack. He was aggressive in the first round. Pinapagsak kasi Andales. Now Andales, even during a break, Andales is scoring punches. Right uppercut missed there by Alicaba. Remember, Alicaba is a knockout puncher. 7 knockouts in 9 wins. He's got the power. But does he still have enough to hurt and bring down Andales? That's a punch to the jaw with a right, and then a left hand coming from Andales. Right uppercut by Andales. Trying to return the favor is Alicaba. Right to the head by Andales. And right now Andales is providing Alicaba his worst nightmare. Kung saan man mapupunta si Alicaba sa loob ng ring, Andales is right there in front of him, in his face. And exactly as we were saying, ito na naman si Andales. Pumupukpok. Throwing punches from all angles now. Alicaba trying to fight off the ropes. Connected that time with a shot to the body. But look at Andales. He's not moving backwards.
10 seconds.
Retreat is not in his vocabulary. Yun na naman. Occasionally, nakakapasok din yung mga suntok ni Alicaba. There's that left hand coming from Andales. End of the round. Another good round here for Mr. Action Man, Andales. Ang tawag sa kanya, acero, which means steel. He's as tough as steel. Andales, once world rated, has lost his world ranking after he lost back-to-back to knock out CP Freshmart in a world title fight and to Joey Lino. But since then, undefeated in 9 fights moving into this fight against Alicaba. Panuulit po natin ang punch of the round brought to you by San Miguel Beer. You see that Alicaba is pushing his shots. There's also a push shot there with the right hand by Andales. And Alicaba looks like he's losing wind. You see him there in that
Round
close-up.
number 7.
He's not gasping for breath. So I really think he just needs to make some tactical adjustments as to how to fight Andales. Use that left jab. Take advantage of his distance. And also maybe get his second wind. Some crisp punching now coming from Alicaba. Pero pinapalikan siya kaagad ni Andales.
Ready, right box.
Andales constantly on the attack, constantly moving forward, just not giving Alicaba breathing room. It's all-out pressure, swarming all over Alicaba. Left-right combination by Andales. And Andales doing very well to protect himself from that jab. High guard by Andales. Kanya hindi niya nararamdaman yung mga left jabs ni Alicaba, but those left jabs have not been coming in as frequently as in the early rounds. Clubbing overhand right there by Andales.
Come on, Reymark, come on. Stop.
Shots there by Alicaba, and he catches Andales as he was moving in, and yan ang kailangan niya, no? Establish his distance and then shoot from long range. Now Alicaba getting back his accuracy because he's fighting from a distance. Pero pagpasok ni Andales, nawawala yung advantage niya. He's got to bring that fight to the center of the ring. Huwag siya magpapa-trap dun sa kanto. What a battle this has turned out to be. Andales is a switch hitter. Kita natin, sometimes he goes orthodox, sometimes he goes southpaw. Now he's back to fighting orthodox.
10 seconds.
Just a few more seconds, and then the end of this round, and that's it. Vicente Ilocosur, as we see this big crowd enjoying the action. Not only MP Promotions presents Blow by Blow in partnership with San Miguel Beer can deliver. Mga kaboxing po natin, both young and old, of all ages, of all sizes and shapes. Welcome to San Vicente, Ilocosur. That was precision punching that time by Alicaba, but that was because he had his distance. Yun, pumasok yung right straight niya. And also a combination from Alicaba. When he establishes distance and he doesn't allow Andales to come charging in, doon nakakapasok yung mga suntok ni Alicaba.
Break, stop.
Here we go once more. It's round number 8. Swinging right hand scored by Andales. Andales is back. Right in the face of Alicaba. Shot to the body there by Alicaba in close distance. He's got to throw that left jab, followed by a right straight. to fend off Andales. But Alicaba is tired. He doesn't have the footwork to move away from Andales. Andales is just a relentless warrior. Right now he's roughhousing Alicaba. All about the physicality of Andales. Third man in the ring, Gerald Tomeldan, watching the fighters closely. Neither fighter has been seriously hurt in this war. One knockdown has been scored. That was back in round number 1. Andales going down from one punch, but he got up very quickly. Two left jabs here by Andales. He's been fighting mainly as an orthodox rather than as a southpaw. The clubbing blows there by Andales. He's connecting, but he's not hurting. And Alicaba, he looks spent. And more punches coming here from Andales. Alicaba coming back with a 1-2. There appears to be some blood on the shoulder of Alicaba. And that's the end of round number 8. 2 more rounds coming up before we go the distance in his fight for the Interim Philippine Boxing Federation Flyweight Championship. It's been a good one. Andales recovering from a first round knockdown to put pressure on Alicaba. As you see our very beautiful round girls at the San Vicente's Gymnasium, San Vicente, Ilocos Sur. You see in the crowd, Ma'am Len Tomas, MP Promotions, Director of Boxing Operations. Nick Yonko, our good friend. Nick Elorde, WBC Ratings Committee member. Johnny and Lisa Elorde of the very famous Elorde family boxing promotions outfit. Makita po natin, punch of the round. Andales just pouring it on. It's round number 9. Alicaba not able to show that deadly knockout form. He did bring down Andales in round number 1, couldn't finish him off. But since then, it's been Andales on the offensive. Nice punches again coming from a distance. That's how Alicaba should fight Andales. Keep him away. And Andales is just a relentless warrior. Palagi nasa harapan ni Alicaba. A thundering right hand coming from Andales. 1-2 combination here from Alicaba. Big shot by Andales, and Alicaba's going down. He is down.
5, 6, 7.
He's slow to get up.
8, 9.
It could be over. It is over. It is over. Andales has scored a knockout. The count has reached 10. May halong exhaustion, may halong battering. It's just too much punishment, too much pressure on the part of Andales, relentlessly attacking his opponent until taking the fight out of Alicaba. Bumagsak po si Alicaba. He did not get up. The count reached 10. He was just in the receiving end. Too much pressure. Alicaba tried to fight his fight, but didn't have the stamina, did not have the footwork to be able to sustain the kind of movement that he needs to move away from a swarmer like Andales. Grabe ang pinakita dito na Andales. Heart of a warrior. No reverse gear. All out attack. Coming forward all the way. He came back from a knockdown in round number 1. But in round number 9, it happened. Scoring a knockout. The count reaching to 10. And Andales is a new interim PBF Flyweight champion. And Alicaba, knowing he was a beaten fighter, grabe yung nangyari.
And board member Simpson toward the gold medals.
What a fight it was. A very entertaining one. At si Andales, walang kapigil-pigil yung kanyang pag-aatake. And he was just swarming all over Alicaba. No matter what it took. He cut the ring off. He also shortened the distance between siya at siya kanyang kalaban. Alicaba needed the distance to be able to establish some kind of control. Hindi niya nagawa yun. And Andales was just all over him. Grabe. Andales. And I'm thinking, with the way he fought tonight, he should be breaking back into the world ratings. Ito nakita natin, a right hand. A short, chopping right hand. And down went Alicaba. Nabilangan ng 10 yan, ha? And you know, his eyes were wide open. He just didn't have the legs to get up any longer because he just took a battering. And referee Tomeldan did the right thing. He gave him every opportunity to get up. He counted to 10 at hindi na bumangon. And referee Tomeldan waving it off, reaching the count of 10. And Andales with a huge victory over a very worthy opponent, Reymark Alicaba. Yan po, Punch of the Round brought to you by San Miguel Beer. We've got the official time now from ring announcer Bobby Mondejar.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time, 1 minute and 4 seconds of the 9th round. Winner by knockout, the new interim PBF Flyweight champion, Renrob R.R. Andales.
Andales with some blood trickling down his
Is Governor Jerry
right
Simpson
nostril.
to award the championship belt.
Governor Jerry Singson is here to award the championship belt. Congratulations to
Board
Ara
member
Andales.
Vic Singson to award the gold and silver medals to our fighters.
Now, what a battle that was.
Palakpakan natin mga
Nakapigil din
kaibigan.
ng malalakas sa suntok si Andales coming from Alicaba, but in the end, it was his pressure, his swarming style, his all-out attack, his relentless grit to win. Yan po nagpapanalo kay Ara Andales. Maraming salamat po, Governor Jerry Singson, in the ring to congratulate both these fighters. Sporting gesture naman from Alicaba. And I'm sure our blow-by-blow MP Promotions CEO, Marife Barrera, enjoying the action. We wish her well. Yan po, Governor Singson. And he's taking that picture with... Sandali, nasan si Ara Andales? Nawawala yata. O yung nanalo. Yes, Governor, yan. O, nasa eksena na si Ara Andales. Nawawala eh. Nawawala yung champion natin. Yan, kasama natin si Governor
Now,
Jerry
ladies and
Singson.
gentlemen,
Along with
before
Ma'am
we
Lem
go
Tomas.
on our main event of
And
the
board
evening.
member
We would
Dick
like to
Singson.
hear a few words from Governor Jeremiah Jerry Singson.
Gusto rin siya po. Kadagitay kakadayaw ng opisyales ti Pagilian. Karunana, mesa kaming ti Sanggunyang Panlalawigan. Chairman ti SK Federation. Honorable Victor Singson. Ang kakapateg nga sangsangaili, padak nagserserbi ti gobyerno, ay ayatek ken patpatyek ang probinsyaan, ken detoy kami ti blow by Manny Pacquiao and all our boxers na imbag nga rabii. We are proud to once again stage the blow-by-blow, an intense boxing competition brought to us by Senator Manny Pacquiao. Palakpakan tayo Manny po, Senator Manny Pacquiao. This is a competition that will showcase extraordinary boxing matches that features the courage and skills of our boxers. I express my gratitude to former Senator and our boxing champ, Manny Pacquiao, for bringing this prestigious event here in the heritage province of Ilocos Sur. This will truly advance our agenda of enriching the world of boxing in the communities and develop our homegrown athletes who will later on represent our province and country in various national and international bouts. I wish our boxers good luck. May you be successful in fulfilling your objective in joining this competition. My advanced congratulations to all of you. I also commend our organizers for doing all the hard work in order to give us a great show. The provincial government of Ilocos Sur is committed to support all sports-related initiatives. We will continue to work as one in introducing boxing here in the province and encourage more to love these wonderful sports. Tano ipakamok kada kayo, apo, de elorde boxing gym. Nag-expire de kontrata na. Kaya de nga building koka ti provincial government. I will soon negotiate with Senator Manny Pacquiao that that gym will then be Pacquiao Training Sports Center. Aramitin tayo to deto yan, apo, ta, dagiti bukod tayo nga boxer, dito'y probinsya, libre, ti panagadal da. Deye elorde boxing gym, at dabayad na. Ngayon, aramitin tayo nga libre, tano amin nga mayat, nga agsorsoro ti boxing, at danto opportunity da, nga ma-develop, di kita nga talento da, hopefully, makaproduce tayo to, ti bukod tayo, nga boxer, dito'y probinsya ti Ilocos Sur. So, I take and patpatyek ang probinsya. Happy Festival 2025! We are one! One Ilocos Sur! Diyos unay tiyagina.
Ang ganda naman mga nasabi ni Governor Jerry
We have
Singson.
a
And he
token
announced
appreciation.
the opening of a new boxing gym that he will call the Pacquiao Training Sports Center. Libre po yan for aspiring fighters. Maraming salamat po, Governor Jerry Singson, for inspiring this crowd and getting congratulations from everyone. A wonderful message in support of Senator Manny Pacquiao's efforts to develop and discover more boxing homegrown talents to become world champions in the future. Let's turn you over now to Penelope Wilhelmina for an interview with our winner, Andales.
Once again, thank you so much to Governor Jerry Singson. Of course, thank you, Canito Henson. Of course, dumako tayo dito, the man of the hour, ang bagong kampiyon, the interim PBF Flyweight champion, RR Andales. RR, it was a close fight, no? But take me, dalhin mo kami sa huling 2 minutes and 3 seconds nung round 9.
Sa ano po sa akin po kasi sa akin lang dumating lang po talaga sa point na nakachamba lang po ako ng suntok at doon po na medyo po siya natumba po siya. Hindi ko po akalain na matutumba po siya dahil alam ko pong gusto ko po talaga matapos ng 10 rounds para po maganda-ganda po talagang laban. Pero maraming salamat po sa lahat sa Diyos dahil po na bigyan po ako ng pagkataon para po matumba po siya. Po.
Lastly, ano ba yung mga plano mo kapag tapos ng laban na to?
Ang plano ko po kasi pagkatapos nito depende pa po sa sa mga manager at promoter ko po kay Boss JC Manangkil and Jerry Balmes and Orlando Borsilang po kung ano po yung magiging next po na mangyayari po sa career ko at sana po mas maganda-ganda pong laban.
Once again, congratulations. Muli, RR Andales, our new interim PBF lightweight champion. Now back to you, Canito Henson.
Maraming salamat, Penelope. Ang ganda naman ng interview
Ladies and
ng ating
gentlemen,
kasama
RR
with RR Andales, ang bagong champion. Highlights ng laban na napanood natin. It was exciting right from the start. Ito, panoorin po natin. Bumagsak po si Andales in round number 1. Ganda ng patama doon. And that was because he was fighting from a distance. Kita-kita natin. Pag may distansya, doon lamang si Alicaba. Pero kung wala ng distansya, naku, lalamang naman si Andales. As you see, starting the second round, he just put a lot of pressure on Alicaba. Alicaba trying to fight back. That time he was able to score with a nice right hand. But in round number 3, ito na, a battle of attrition as ayaw huminto. Ito si Andales as he came charging in like a bulldozer, like a buzzsaw, throwing punches from all angles, a two-fisted assault. And more punches coming the way of Andales. And you notice, close quarters fighting. Kanya advantage yan for Andales as he didn't have to fight from a distance. Yung binabanatan niya si Alicaba. Alicaba taking a lot of punishment. But he showed tremendous heart. And lasting all the way to round number 9. You see his mouth is open. And he was just fighting to stay alive. But he lost his footwork. Nawala na yung distansya here in round number 7. And more pressure coming from Andales. Andales was getting hit as he was coming in, but he didn't care. Parang Rocky Marciano, nakakatanggap. Pero pinabalikan naman ang kanyang kalaban. And here's a last-ditch stand from Alicaba in round number 7, but round number 8, it was all Andales. And Alicaba was waiting for his second wind. It just didn't happen. And in round number 9, the fateful round number 9, diyan po, nagkaroon ng knockdown, or rather a knockout. The knockdown leading to a 10 count administered by our third man in the ring, Gerald Tomeltan. And Andales scoring a sensational knockout victory. That will be the 7th knockout in 17 wins in his career that started in 2017. Andales, 25 years old, he's still going places in his boxing career. Maraming salamat po. We'll be back with more action on Blow by Blow.